Hi guys, welcome back to my weekly readings. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and a great week and are gearing up for this up and coming week that is quickly approaching us. The end of July and the beginning of August. So we're touching upon fall closely approaching us already. There's going to be a black moon as well on the 31st, I believe, of July. It's the second new moon, so they call it a black moon. But it could bring about some hidden emotions or some very dark emotions from you that are purging. So be aware that if you lose your temper or someone around you does, that's probably the moon that's affecting us again. You know, another new moon. It's also a good time to plant your seeds for the future, because the summer is about over. So now we're starting to look at our finances and try to harvest what we have done up to now during this year and see if we can hang on to some of our finances during the holidays and during the latter part of the year. I want to thank you guys for being a part of my channel, for sharing, liking my videos, for those of you that contact me or that have enough faith and trust in me for a personal reading in whatever area of life that you need that reading in. So thank you guys, I appreciate you. I need to say that. If you guys would like a private reading with me, check my address down below. Please write to me at riseshealingarts11@gmail.com. Now, without further ado, we're going to take a peek at the energies that will affect us from the 28th through to the 4th of August, already into the next month. Time is quickly passing us by, and now is the time where we are looking at what we have done up to now and whether we are on the right path. Have we harvested enough? Have we done enough for other people? Are our finances where they need to be, or do we need to work on that somewhat? Do we need to add another job? Do we need to ask for a promotion or ask for more money because we need it? Do we stay on this path, or do we change something about the path that we are on? What do? We need to organize our lives a little bit better and take a better control of it. We have the Emperor. I'm not sure if it came out in last week's reading. I know that it keeps coming out because it's asking us to pay attention to the way that we allow other people to control us. Also, the way that we try to control our own lives. Sometimes too much control is not warranted. And other times we need to take more control of our lives because we allow other people to either push us around too much, push our buttons, tell us what to do, or constantly bucking us or pushing us. You know, you make a decision, you want something done, or you're asking for something, and it's a constant no. I don't like your ideas. No, I don't want to do that. I know I said this in the last video, and again, the energy is still there. Hence this card again coming out saying, listen, you have your armor on. You are an emperor. You are a fire sign, or you have to pull from your fire element and stand your ground. Say what you want to say to other people, and if they don't like it, that's too darn bad, because you know you can't be 100% perfect to everyone and keep continually helping other people or honoring other people and dishonoring yourself. It's about time all of that changes in your life. And the Emperor is here to say, yes, you do need to take better control of yourself. You do need to use your head over your heart at times, which is what the sign Aries does. It's all about the ram, and there it is. And the ram really rams into another one when it wants to get its point across, or say, hey, here I am, and you're going to pay attention to me. And if you don't, I'm going to hit you continuously until I knock you out. And then I'm going to stand alone. And I'm not saying I want you to fight other people. I'm just saying you need to stand your ground sometimes, because I mean, you work hard, you do your part, and other people need to respect you for it. Hence the card that we got as the highlight of this reading. It's about time that we honor ourselves. We're continually honoring other people in our lives, whether it's our partner, our parents, our siblings, our children, our teachers, people that work with us, honoring them all the time, trying to uplift them, trying to help them, and the whole while none of them are honoring you. So it's about time that you start honoring yourself for who you are, what you have done for others, the things that you have put out there. The seeds are going to come back. You're going to receive a lot of honoring from other people. You need to pay attention to that, and when you do, you need to know that you deserve this because you have worked very hard towards helping other people. And the universe is watching, and the universe turns that around when the time is right. And the time is coming. It's going to be ripe very soon. You will see. There are others that are going to start coming around and honoring you for the things that you have done, and you need to be humble, because not always are you going to have someone honoring you for the things that you have done. But it begins with yourself. You need to honor yourself for who you are and what you have done. Respect yourself, honor yourself, take control of your life so that others begin to see the things that you have done to turn your life around or to change it or to get to where you are, because everyone is on a different path and everyone has done quite a lot in order to achieve the position that they are in their lives, no matter what it is. You look back and you see you've come a long way. You have overcome a lot of obstacles. You have overcome a lot of situations that have been extremely difficult. And there's still more ahead. There is still a long path to go before we hit that sunshine, before we hit home. But we're all heading in that direction, so fear not. It's just that for some we have a harder path than others to achieve it. But don't give up and honor yourself for the things that you have done, what you have accomplished. Let me read a little bit of what this card represents in the book. Honoring comes before you laden with respect, reverence, and esteem. It is time to include the concept of honoring as part of your being and doing in the world. Breaking the code for what needs to happen in your life right now is about pouring forth the healing balm of respect. Respect for who you are and what you have done. At the core of the Grail Code is the attitude of treating yourself and everything else in your life as sacred. It is this very lack of honoring the sacredness of all creation, and instead viewing life as a materialistic consumer's paradise that has created the wasteland. You are charged with the task of assisting in re-inaugurating the sacredness of all life, beginning with the feminine. But rather than just honoring the feminine, it is time to honor all of life as worthy of respect, because all of life is an expressive dance of the divine, seeking to know itself. And because all life is sacred. Were you taught that humans are most important and dominant species on the planet, and that all other species are dumb, less intelligent, and have less rights than humans? Time to revise your beliefs. Are you fed up with films, TV, and books that are packed with violence and show no respect for life? Most of us have seen that. It is time to vote with your pocketbook and just say no. Do you worry about the lack of spirituality and life-affirming values in your job, schools, city, and country? Time to be the change you want to see. Perhaps you view sex and anything to do with physical intimacy as dirty and obscene and not the sacred act of communing with the divine that it is. Time to look at your inherited learning or learned beliefs. Perhaps you were dishonored or belittled as a child and now know only how to beat yourself up inside. Time to learn to respect, honor, and revere yourself. We can only give what we have, and if we do not know how to honor ourselves, then we can't give it to others in our world. The time has come to make honoring a priority. When you learn to treat yourself respectfully, your whole life will respond, reflect that back to you, and become a holy place. So if you feel that others are not honoring you, honoring your beliefs, your points of view, then it's time to honor yourself so that that too can change in your life.